Hi, it's Brian here at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this car here. This is a 2015. It is a 152. It is a Honda CR-V, but this is four-wheel drive, and it's also automatic 9-speed. Not going to do that with my fingers. That is kind of pretty rare actually in those cars in 152. Most of them you'll see are 2-wheel drive and they're 1.6. So just to reiterate, 4-wheel drive, 9-speed, and it is 160 horsepower. So it's a high output engine in that car. Car is one owner from brand new. It's in really nice condition, and it's also one other thing as well. It's an ES, but it's also got full beige leather, and it's in really nice condition overall. Privacy glass on the rear up there as well. Anyway, let's have a look at the car. Brian is my name. Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. We are a garage in Kildare, so we do brands like Honda, Hyundai, Mercedes, and there's garages in Naas, Carlow and Tullamore. So I guess it's a family-run business in operation since the early 50s. So there is going to be good after-sale service if you buy a nice car like that, and especially in Honda because we are sales and service. Anyway, let's have a look at this car. If you want information before you travel, 086 843 1945. Call, text or WhatsApp or whatever suits, and we can give you information on trade-ins, the car itself, and also finance. Okay, let's have a look. So, like what we were saying, first of all, on the outside, that car is what is called an alabaster silver. It is an ES model, so the significant features on an ES are, starting off, this is the facelift. In 2015, they had a facelift, so the second half of the year you'll see the grille got a little bit more chrome, up high and down low. There's a nice daytime running light that wraps all the way around through there, and then in through there you also got a square front fog light with quite a nice chrome surround around it. This was a brushed aluminium finish on the front, which I think even looks really, really smart. The car, as we were saying, is one owner. It's in very, very nice condition. So in terms of the bonnet up here and the bumper all the way down through there, very, very nice condition. Road tax on these cars is €280 for the year. So €280. To put that into perspective, again, that is a four-wheel drive automatic car. If you look at an awful lot of automatic four-wheel drive cars, they are usually higher than that, so they've done really well to get that in down to those emissions levels. Realistic fuel efficiency, that, as we were saying, is a 160 horsepower. That is the Earth Dreams with two turbos. The first turbo is a small turbo to spool up and basically make sure you don't have much lag, and then the second turbo kicks in, which is bigger, and that's where the torque comes in. Towing capacity, because she is a CVT setup on the gearbox, which means that you're looking at 1.5 tons for towing capacity. After that then, realistic fuel efficiency on a car like that, and this is a realistic figure that people actually get, aim for about 45 miles per gallon. That's somewhere in the region of about 6.5 litres per 100 kilometres. It's doable in a car like that. And that's really what you're actually going to get. The books will quote higher, but that's what I've seen anyway. Okay, back to the car. So looking down the side of the car, it's in nice condition throughout, so things like the wing and onto the doors, all very nice condition. The wheel is well kept. Actually, one thing I would like to point out here, we haven't cleaned this car yet. This is actually, I have given it, the world's worst wash and hoover, but essentially this car has not been cleaned properly, professionally yet, so this will give you an idea how the car has been looked after. But usually one owner cars from new, they're always in nice condition too, so they are. As you can see, there is a nice chrome surround around the windows, and on a sunny evening like this, it's hard to see, but it's actually privacy. So you see the way it's brighter up here, a little bit darker in the back, just a nice privacy tint, which looks quite well. There is other tints you can get. They're quite dark on some cars, and that's all very well. It looks well, but sometimes when it comes to manoeuvrability, the weather is really nice at the moment, but let's face it, we're going to get into for most of our year, we're going to get into darker weather overall, and when it comes to reversing and all that kind of stuff, I think these lighter tints, they look quite nice, but they become much more functional at that stage then. Looking at the driver's side of the car, all very, very nice condition. And then after that, in terms of the rear of the car, I forgot to say to you actually, the front of the car has parking sensors, the rear of the car has parking sensors. Nice chrome surround along through there, nice brushed aluminium finish along through there, which is unique to 2015, late 15 models onwards. AWD, which is all-wheel drive. Bear with me here, the boot is, oh my god, that is a booster pack, so I've got to take that out of there. Actually, I was using that earlier on before I moved the car. So, In terms of the boot, I would go as far as saying they are absolutely cavernous, to say the least. So they're really, really big boot in these CRVs, and then after that there actually is a spare wheel underneath. And the cool thing about them as well is you can pull that lever and it actually drops the seat forward on both sides as well, so that's pretty damn cool. But there is a massive load area, and if you let the seats down forward, like, it's pretty much as good as you're going to get in a light commercial vehicle. So very, very useful overall. In terms of closing down, there is a 12 volt power point back here as well, and then closing down, little lever in through there. Moving around to the back, so as we were saying, full beige leather, spotlessly clean, and I hate using pun words like that, but it actually is. So really, really nice condition. There is armrest in through the centre with drinks holders. There is Isofix over here for child seat. 3 head restraints. After that then everyone's got a 3-point safety belt. That leather is as brand new. The rear of those seats are as brand new. Really nice condition. The kangaroo pocket, and then you have some ventilation for the rear passengers in here. Size wise, in terms of getting in and out of these cars, they have a right angle door, so it makes it really easy for loading people in and out of the car, and also accessing child seats and things like that as well. So very, very practical. Lots of headroom in the back, and also leg room. Moving up to the front, again an area that you will see a bit of wear, and there is none. A little bit of dirt actually, if anything, from just because we haven't cleaned it, but no wear whatsoever. That bolster is perfect, as is that one there, so all really good condition throughout in this particular car. The seat is, and same over here, that is my camera because I just need to take some pictures. In through here in the centre, USB and auxiliary connector, and then this obviously moves backwards and forwards and all that kind of stuff as well. There is electrics for windows and mirrors, and also it's full closure, so basically when you lock the car, the windows will automatically come up, and if you want from the key you can let the windows down, and also the wing mirrors will retract from that as well. After that then, over here you will have Econ, which basically reduces how aggressive your cruise control and your air conditioner is. I'm just going to move the car forward for a sec to try and get out of this damn sun. Right, that's better. Anyway, back into park. I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, so Econ over here. Parking sensors front and rear. You have hill descent control, which means you can control your descent without actually using the brake. It's like cruise control, but in the opposite way, to stop you from exceeding a certain speed. So same idea, but just without having to use the brake. Traction control here, that's fine. We've got a driver's airbag, passenger airbag, curtain up high, side of the seat, same over on my side as well, so all very safe. Traction control, stability control, emergency brake distribution, emergency brake assist, tons and tons of things. Heated seats, happy days. I know we've had a really good summer, but let's face it, most of the year is not good in this country. After that then more 12 volt. One significant thing in the car, it is automatic, as we said. So over here, drive, reverse, neutral, or into drive again, and down into sport. And then after that we also have paddle shift to come down through the gears, as you see it's trying to change in through here, or paddles to go up through the gears as well. 9-speed setup on that gearbox. Damn good gearbox, really, really good. And it's really quick, and actually, do you know what, it's quicker than the manual. So when you go to accelerate, there's really, really good power in it. Wipers are automated, headlights are automated. After that then, heating controls in through the centre, speed up or slow down the fan. After that, in through here we have our Honda Connect, so audio's in through here, phone is in through here, and general settings, trip information, AHA, which is internet radio, and even things in there like various apps and even an internet browser. The other cool thing as well after that is we know that we have parking sensors on the front, so we're going to move forward towards this object, and further up then it's telling me I got a problem, and then when I go for reverse it's telling me what's going on here, and I can have a straight down view or I can have a wide panoramic view, whichever I desire. And if I go backwards, let's not hit the pole, and there you go, it's telling me what's going on, and up here it's telling me what's going on. That is what's called an iMid. Before that came on the older models, the iMid was the main area of focus for things like cruise control, things like fuel efficiency and various other information, and then they brought in the Honda Connect, and it became a little bit more redundant. However, it still has interesting features, so clock, radio, trip information, all that kind of stuff, all displayed in through there and kind of in your eye line, so easy to use. After that, then that is pretty much it. This is going to come in and out and up and down, and also my driver's seat will be height adjustable, as you would suspect, and it'll also have lumbar for lower area. One other cool thing is this is electrochromatic, but the other cool thing is it's got two mirrors. So this is for looking behind you on the road. This one's for looking at the passengers in the rear, or it's a drinks holder. Small thing, very cool though, very functional. So if you are looking for a CR-V automatic, and you're familiar with them already, so the privacy glass, as you can see now, comes kind of into its own when the sun is not shining on it. Nice and subtle, looks very well. I'm pretty sure you can have a look on the market. I don't think there's another CR-V at the moment, and she's a very low mileage car as well. I don't think there's another one around at the moment with nice beige leather, 9-speed auto, in the same kind of setup for around the same price, with one owner from new as well. So I think this car is well priced, and I don't think there's too many of them around like it. So if you were looking for a CR-V, I would definitely recommend coming to try and have a look at this one. Not try and have a look at it, come look at it, come drive it. After that then, if you were looking for an SUV, but you want something that's automatic, you want something that's 4-wheel drive, you want something with a good road tax rate, you want something that's efficient, you want something that looks nice, you want something that's not real common and not everywhere, so it's a little bit different, you want something that's well equipped, this is worth looking at, definitely. Please do come try it. They're a very, very good car, and they're a lovely car to drive. So, if you have a trade-in, please do give me a call, text, WhatsApp, I can go through that with you. If you want to know about financing or just general information on this car here, please do just give me a shout that way. Hopefully the car is of interest. Thank you for taking time to watch. But there's one more thing. As I was saying, these are a really, really nice car to drive. So, I think you should see the acceleration on it, because they go like the trappers. Let's have a look. There's a road down behind the garage here. I'm just going to go down, get the camera set up here now. Okay, one sec. So just to give you an idea, I've a kind of head cam stuck on here, but anyway, if I floor the car, look how quickly it gets going through the gears. Like, it's actually way quicker than the manual equivalent, because the gearbox is so efficient. And that's actually without using the paddles. The paddles actually make things a bit quicker again, but just again with floored, look how quickly it gets going. Like, it's a 1.6 diesel. And it's great fun to drive. That is actually fun. So I think that is a really, really good car to drive. And as we were saying, it is efficient. The road tax is reasonable, but it is still 4-wheel drive. And as you see there, there's plenty to get up and go on it as well. So if you would like to come try it. Now, actually, one other thing I was going to say, it's 9 gears forward, but you do need to be doing about 400 miles an hour to get into 9th. So honestly, most of the time it's going to be 8. Really, you actually have to exceed the speed limit, apparently, if you're going to get into 9th. So most people will be using up as far as 7th or 8th, but it's still quite efficient getting up into those gears, because the engine revolutions are quite low. Now, sorry, okay, I'm going to stop babbling. Hopefully the car's of interest. Brian is my name. Thank you for taking time to watch.